Hey brothers and sisters, God bless each and every single one of you. It's Hunter's Point here with another video. I figured I'd bring back the walking vlog. It's been a little bit. I wanted to address the ongoing strikes that Iran has done on American forces at a site near Baghdad, Iraq. Apparently there were 5 rockets that were fired. There's not necessarily a confirmation as to where the rockets were fired from, but a lot of the stuff I've been reading say that Iran was once again the perpetrator of, what they would still, I guess, classify as retaliatory strikes against the U.S. for killing Soleimani. Again, they said that they were done with us. Come on. We knew that this wasn't the last we were going to hear of Iran. That we were going to hear plenty more of them. They're allied with Turkey and Russia and China. Again, they're building what will eventually be the coalition of nations that invade Israel through the north for Ezekiel 38, 39. But that was one of the strikes that Brother Amir Sarfati at Behold Israel reported. He also reported that Israel, I guess, launched strikes at Syrian-backed forces. And that's on Amir Sarfati's Twitter account. Gotta watch where I'm going. This way, you could go on Twitter yourself, check out Amir Sarfati. I highly recommend him. But those are just some of the military stuff going on in the world right now. I wanted to also talk about this because today was my first day on campus again. I'm a second-year college student. And, you meet a lot of, I guess, agnostic, atheistic professors. That's kind of the norm in college, but it just boggles my mind. Honestly, it would take more faith to not believe the Bible than it would to believe the Bible, because there have been over 2,000 prophecies in the Bible that have been fulfilled, and many of them were fulfilled during the time of Jesus' first coming, and there will be plenty that are fulfilled in time as we near Jesus' second coming. And when Jesus returns, we will obviously see the end time prophecies fulfill. And we're very, very close to those days, right? We're very close to the return of Jesus Christ. We've never been closer, seeing all the rise of, military events and natural disasters and, the volcano that erupted in the Philippines and just all the stuff that's kind of happened over the course of, the last 6 months to a year. It seems to have worsened. And people have gotten to a point in this world where they just hate one another, and they betray one another. As we read Matthew 24, and just, the world is just violent, man. I read something on Twitter about this gay conservative student at a college who basically, he was protesting a movement going on, and what do you know, he ends up being found dead. And it's just a shame. It really is a shame the world we're living in now. But it's important to remember what I've stated in my previous videos, is that the Bible said this would happen, right? You have the 4 gospel books of the New Testament, right? If you read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, they prophesy things that will happen in the last days, and boy, are we in the last days. I'll tell you what, if you needed more proof, just go on Facebook and Twitter. Seriously, proof's just staring you right in the face at this point. But I wanted to just make this semi-brief, and I wanted to give the gospel to anyone who might not have received it. The gospel is how you're saved. It's how you get to heaven. It's 1 Corinthians 15, 1 through 4. It states that Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins. He was buried, and he rose again the 3rd day according to the scriptures. You believe that gospel, you're saved. Right? You don't have to earn your salvation. You don't have to do anything to keep your salvation. Salvation is obtained by grace through faith, and that not of ourselves. It is the gift of God, not of works, lest any man should boast. We are saved by grace through faith. There is nothing we can do to earn our salvation. We cannot purchase our salvation. There's nothing we can do once we're saved to keep our salvation, because once you're saved, Ephesians 4:30 says you're sealed until the day of redemption, which is obviously referring to the rapture of the church, which is very imminent. You know, and I'm about to do a pre-tribulational rapture teaching here in the coming days, should the Lord tarry is coming, of course. But, you know, obviously I want him to come back. You know, I had been down yesterday, and, you know, you have your ups and your downs, and I appreciate all of you for comforting me. Yeah, I think that's what we all need to do as brothers and sisters in Christ, is we just got to lift each other up every now and then. I mean, you know, Luke 21:28 says to look up, for our redemption draweth nigh. Well, all the signs we're seeing seems to indicate that's truer than ever before. So, just wanted to make a little walk-in video. It's been a little bit, trying to keep to the New Year's resolutions. So, I'll see you in the next video, should the Lord tarry. Otherwise, God bless you.